Yeah, welcome to Alta Vita Car Reviews, and I'm your host Grip, aka Ballin' on a Budget, Bob for short. Over here we gonna be reviewing rich cars for broke people. Yes, rich cars for broke people. Cause if you like me and you love cars, but you ain't got $200,000-300,000 to go to the Benz lot and get that new Maybach, it's all good. You might find yourself having to ball on a budget, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. Part of balling on a budget and part of getting to that point of success is knowing how, when, and where to spend your money. So with that being said, I'm gonna be taking you through a series of cars that the regular Joe Schmo can have. You don't gotta be a millionaire. You ain't gotta have hundreds of thousands of dollars. You ain't gotta have an 800 credit score to own these cars. You could work as the cashier at McDonald's and own these cars, and you can still feel like a king or a queen on your road to success, because that's what it's all about. I was always taught that if you look good, you feel good, and you perform well. I stand by that. So part of that is when you pull up, you want to feel like a boss. You want to hop out bossy, and you want people to look at you like you are somebody, because believe it or not, we live in a society where a lot of people will judge you based off your sneakers, your hair, your fingernails, your car, the type of clothes you wear. And with that being said, go shop with Lux House 717, good sponsors of this video, keeping your boy looking right. That's Alta Vita by Soraya Simone. You get what I'm saying? Tell them Grip sent you. They got the fuego fit, you understand? They ain't never slacking and they macking. They ain't never slipping and they pimping. And they always keep a pride and they glide. No funny business, you understand? So tell them Grip sent you. Show some support so we can stay out of court. Like, comment, subscribe, and hype this video. And with that being said, let's just get into this video. Alright, we're sitting in the 2018 Audi AAL. Like I said, one of the most bossy, prestigious cars you could drive, yet one of my least favorite. The reason why this car is one of my least favorites out of the whole bossy car segment is because, like I said earlier, some people like tech, performance, and luxury. I like all three. So if all three ain't up to date or up to par, I don't really want it. We sitting inside the cockpit. Pause. We sitting in the cockpit of the 2018 Audi AAL. As you can see, looks very nice, prestige. Alcantara around the doors, leather, all that, blah, 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 blah. Let me get into why I don't really like the car, even though it's one of the best cars you could drive. Number one, and I honestly think this is why Audi fell out of the race when it came to the large luxury car segment or whatever, like big sedans like the S550, the BMW 740, 50, 60, all of those, because BMW likes to switch it up. The reason I think it fell out of competition with them is just because it just looks a little outdated. And I'm gonna tell you, it's a few cars right out there that they kind of beating you in the head even getting the car, right? Like take a Durango for instance. The inside of the Durango hasn't changed in 10, almost 15 years. So you kind of getting smoked on the price just for the simple fact that they haven't updated the interior in so long. This Audi AAL is one of the same cars. It's the same. It fits into the same category as the Durango, right? Anywhere between 2011, 12 maybe, all the way up to this car right here, this last year car that they produced this, they all look like this on the inside. Identical. No better graphics, no better camera. Show you the parking camera. As you can see, I mean, it might look a little clearer on the phone. Shout out to the Samsung Galaxy 24 with the fire camera. Anyway, it's not really that clear for other cars that is this same year or in this same segment. Alright, cool. You move on from the camera, boom. This your nav. First of all, before we even get to the nav part, look at the screen. Yeah, that's cool and all of that, but for this to be 2018, come on now, this whole situation should have been a screen. And if you look at the new ones, both of these are screens, which you will see later on when I do the Audi AAL 2018, the upgraded one. But yeah, it got heated seats, cool seats, and I'm gonna tell you something that you may not know. It probably don't even matter, but a lot of cars don't let you put the heated and cool seats on at the same time. Audi AALs do. So, I mean, I don't know why you would want the seats on the heated and cool seats on at the same time. But you could do it if need be. Alright, cool. Moving on. All young people, black, white, Hispanic, Chinese, or Oriental descent, all of the above, we all like little cool features. So I'm gonna show you a couple cool little things you could do or that you got in the Audi A8L. Alright, so you got a DVD player. I might have took the DVD out. Yeah, I think I took the DVD out, but you got a DVD player. Standard little DVD player. In the glove box, you got sort of like I ain't gonna call it a refrigerator because it's type small in there, but you do got a cool glove box, aka a refrigerator, so you could throw a drink or two in there, keep it cool. Now this right here, I would call it a stash spot, but it's so easy, right? I don't want to set none of my YNs up for failure by telling you it's a stash and the police come in here and lift it up and then boom, you in jail for something. But like I said, I don't condone crime. I don't condone anything against the law, but this is a cool little stash, aka cubby hole. Maybe you got legal marijuana or something you want to put in there. Maybe your blunts or papers, you can stash it in there. ID, keys. I usually keep my keys in there just so I know I don't lose them or whatever. Moving on, you don't really got too much storage space in there, and it got the super old iPhone adapter, and it charges wild slow. Maybe it's just this one, the one I got, but it charges wild slow, like trust me. And there's no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, so that's just in the way, which is another reason why I don't like these cars. All right, cool. All right, we in back of the Audi A8L, you know what I mean? Bossy, prestigious, like I said, curtains, all of that. A little outdated, which is why I don't like the car, but I will say that Audi comes off as more of like a Rolls Royce, Bentley type of vibe. It's more class and prestige, less technology and less I don't know what you want to call it, newer generation friendly, let's just call it that, right? But it is some noteworthy things back here. They got the cigarette lighter. Now, mind you, I told you this is 2018, and cigarette lighters is a little outdated, but I will say, as a medical marijuana consumer, this cigarette lighter comes in handy when you can't find your actual lighter. Being able to light your spliff off of that, there's also one in the front I forgot to show y'all, but yeah, that comes in handy a lot. You got heated seats back here. Now, mind you, they got a bigger version, the 4.0T, and it come with the heated and cool seats in the back, and it come with TVs on the back of the seat. Now, I'm going to tell you, no matter what type of, if you ain't coming big trim, you ain't stepping correctly, you heard, because all of the cool, quote-unquote cool things that's in the car that you really, really want, they come in the big trim. And when you get into Audis, BMWs, Mercedes, they don't call it trims, they call it options. Do you got the option or whatever? But come on, man, we all know what's going on. It's just a trim. So like I said, if you ain't coming with the fully loaded, the top tier trim, you might as well just throw the whole car away, man, because you just got like the Dollar General version of the car. I'm gonna just be real with you. And I'm sitting in a car that was I once owned this same car, and it's not the top of the line. Don't get me wrong, it's bossy, but it's not the top of the line. So I should have stepped it up and got the 4.0. If you in the cars like I'm in the cars, you just want to know about cool little details and all that, tap into be reviewing all sorts of cars. It doesn't matter if it's a foreign or if it's a Honda Civic, which technically Hondas is foreigns too, but when people speak about foreigns, they're really talking European. Mercedes, Audi, BMW, or they talking Italian, Ferrari, or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? But technically, if you drive a Honda, Toyota, it's a lot of cars that's quote unquote foreign. Foreign just means not of this country. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, I apologize to people who know cars very well, and they like, yo, why you giving us the magic school bus rundown of cars we already know? There's a lot of people out there, you'll be surprised, because I used to be one of them, that don't know about trims, that don't know about cars or production years and all of that. But like I said, on this channel, we're going to be reviewing all sorts of cars. It don't gotta be the best of the best. It doesn't have to be brand new. Interior's good. Comes with a lot of features. Heads-up display. If you don't know what a heads-up display is, it basically gives you information. Maybe your speedometer, maybe the speed limit sign, blind spot warnings. This car specifically only shows, let me try to focus in on that for y'all. This car specifically only shows you the speed, which goes into that tech part I was talking about, but it looks almost as if it's floating in midair and the passengers can't see it when you're driving. This is the interior. Has massaging seats on both sides, driver and passenger side. You just hit the button right there. Comes up on the screen, gives you 5 options how to massage your back and all of that. Let's move on to the back seat. This the back seat without the bossy, I call it the bossy bar, without the bossy bar down. Just a regular back seat. Lots of room. These seats is super comfortable. You can change them almost any way you want. Make it tight, hug you. See the headrest. Also does it in the back. You can put it, wrap it around your head. Super comfortable car. Extra fast. Like I said, they got the bossy bar in the back with the heated seats. A little bit of storage back there. Cigarette lighter. The upgraded trim has TVs in the back. It has seat controls right there. Cool seats. I think it might have massaging seats in the back. I'm not sure. You want to see the trunk? There's the button for the trunk. You can pull it. Don't push it. There we go. Trunk is a decent space if you want to put a subwoofer back there. System. Body. I'm joking. There you go. Like I said, it's a supercharged car. I ain't really one to care about the engine and all of that, what it looks like, but for the people who do care about what the engine looks like, I'll show you real quick. Like I said, supercharged. You take this off, the supercharger's right on top. V6. Nice looking engine though. If you care about engines. Yeah, smooth. Like I said, I ain't really into the torque and all of that. I'm sure you can find the exact numbers for it on Google or another YouTube channel. This is just more about showing you the cool side of the car, man. The looks, the specs, the little stash spots, the cool things that it do, and just the overall outside view of the car. It's a huge car though. I will tell you that. It's a big car. A lot of power. Audi AAL, the big one. And I'm gonna tell you how you could tell the difference, right? Like I said, the 18s, they did a facelift, so they changed the whole car. But from like 2011 or 12, whenever they started to make it look like this, some have like the headlight, the daytime running light, is like squiggly a little bit. It like curves and stuff like that. This how you could tell it's the newer one. The lines are straight, more of like a 90-degree angle type vibe. But there you have it, folks. 2018 Audi AAL. Oh, hold on, let me show y'all one more thing. Now, part of the inside of the car, the tech, for me, is the aesthetics at night. So it's not really nighttime, so I can't show you. Oh, it also has soft touch closed doors, meaning like if you don't close the door the whole way, it's a magnet, closes it for you. That's super bossy. You ever see that on a car, you know you driving some expensive, you know what I'm saying? Let me show you all the aesthetics of the car. It ain't really nighttime, so it's hard, but you got some ambient light. Kind of looks like a club. You see it up there around the little control panel for the sunroof and all of that. It doesn't change that many colors. It's only like 3. Orange, white, and then they got white and then red on the door. It also shows up on the door right there at night. But like I said, folks, Audi AAL 2018. If it's something that you want me to review, drop it in the comments. I got y'all. Till next time, over and out.
Nice and bitches skate off. You niggas big fraudin', Bernie Madoff. We always working, even when it's our day off. We always working, even when it's our day off. We always working, even when it's our day off. Zone 5 General and Grip Bellagio. Hey, we the hottest in the barrio.